Oh, 3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Be sure and tell them Large Marge sent ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I got a special guest in the house tonight, Mr. Trevor. I don't even know his fucking last name. He's a good-looking 49-year-old gentleman who likes janking. What is it, Trevor? Tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do, what's been going on.
I'm a free enterprise believer. I'm a constant joker, and I enjoy hanging out in the boatyard, working on boats and other seaworthy vessels.
That is amazing. That is fucking... It's incredible. Sounds like I can really relate to, like, everything about you. You know? So, what do you think, given the current situation, is like... what's going on in today's day and age, being that we haven't even, said anything about it? Like, you want to give us a little rundown as to some stuff, Like, tell us some shit.
I'm still currently discussing with some colleagues what's going on, trying to weed through what's going on in media and what's really happening in day-to-day society.
It's a bit confusing, isn't it?
To say the least.
It's very confusing. It's like...
In this video,
that
I'll
guy's
show you.
gay. Clearly gay. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I can only imagine, like, the collective, like, feeling of the human species. This is a global thing, right? I mean, it's not like it's just in America or United States. This is, according to the information we have, this is, a global thing. And the common enemy is the virus, so they say. However, just to me, it feels like, honestly, something's off, right? Like, it just could be denial. I keep going back and forth because that's like one of the first signs of, or first, like, signs of like dealing with something, right? Is like, first it's denial, like dealing with loss or something. And I guess that would be loss, denial. But then it's like, dude, I sit in denial, and then it becomes like depression from just feeling defeated. Like, no way. Like, this is not how I saw things to be at all. And then a thought will pop into my head or something will reveal itself to me, and it'll be like, all right, that makes more sense. And by that, I mean like the conspiracy theory stuff, like something along the lines of like this fake pandemic, because you connect the dots and all the things that are happening right now, the election, SpaceX launching the satellite program. I mean, there's so much that's like, and how it's all unfolding is like this shit has been preached about since 9/11 by fucking patriots and whatever, not, the next worst thing next to flat earthers is, all fucking FEMA's coming to get us. And I mean, I can't believe it. Like, it's like out of a book. And that in itself, it's like, how the fuck, how could there be so many coincidences and similarities? And it almost feels like really, I'd be driving. Here it is. I'll be driving is really when I kind of go through the thoughts the most, like, and I'll be like, dude, I'm going to wake up in a minute here, and this is going to be a dream, or like, and I feel like I've been in a coma, and I got in like an accident when I was like younger and didn't remember it, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, this is all a dream. Or B, like, this is about to get real cool. like life is going to turn into some fucking crazy adventure, but then no zombies, no super catastrophe, just an invisible enemy, And I think a lot of people, I don't know, are anybody talking about it? Is anybody talking about it? Like the emotional effects or mental shit that it's having on all the people. Like, it's a anxiety like a motherfucker, right? I mean, shit's off, dude. It's crazy. Never before, ever seen.
I think that's the part that worry most. some people the most is the fact that it seems that people are afraid to speak on the topic.
Because everybody's kind of unsure still. It's like, wait a second, like no one is sure. And I think as time goes by, like more people are gonna start the dialogue, voicing it like, hey, does anybody? I seen a couple things, but right now it's like some people so divided will jump down your throat. You take this shit seriously, like, sure, okay, fine. Like, I don't think there's anybody out there who, if it is what it is, we all are gonna fucking wash our hands and fucking do whatever we can to not jeopardize the fucking well-being of those who are older or whatever, have weak immune systems. I mean, but then that aspect of it kind of is like, is this a lesson that we're learning too? Like I was saying earlier, like there's so many different fucking ways it can go, but I still am rooting for like tomorrow fucking zombies or some shit, but
Yeah, it's the unknown that really gets people to start thinking once they get on the topic and start thinking, you're right, what is really going on?
and who's telling the truth, and like who to believe. And it's like, did you ever possibly ever see anything like this coming? Like anything at all? Like, I know I didn't. Like a fucking virus, a pandemic, and you heard about it, right? It started however long ago. It's like coronavirus. Now shit is here, and they're like, dude, we're fucking shutting down schools. The kids. I was telling my daughter today, I'm like, they're not. She's not even worried or anything, but I'm like, you're living through some stuff right now that has never been. Like, enjoy this. Yeah, I know. Like, they're living through it as children. We're living through it as I'm a 49-year-old father, and so I'm living through it as a 49-year-old non-binary transgender, like, and so it's like, oh, I don't know, it's like all these little symbols and shit, like, and then the whole toilet paper thing, like, that's like a reference to the Black Plague, because the Black Plague started from fucking fleas on rats, and the fact that we had such poor hygiene and living in such close quarters, it was like ideal for the shit to just spread. But we're clean right now, man. Everything we wear is synthetic and fucking disinfected, and we shave and fucking. So that's like, that was the first thing I saw. It was like, with all people hoarding toilet paper. Like, what does that really mean? That's like a sign, like the calling card of the fucking wet bandits when they left the sink on. It's like the fucking whatever's doing this is like, first thing, toilet paper. Everybody called it. Like, what's the toilet paper? Memes. Like, what is the relevance in that? Like, toilet paper? I'd be like water, right? Water, food.
High protein foods, things along those lines.
Survival shit, but everybody jumps to fucking the toilet paper. That is confusing.
That's what they sold everybody.
But why did they say something? I didn't catch that part. Did it come out and they were like, don't stock up on toilet paper?
Social media.
But they said stock up on toilet paper? Someone said that?
Everybody on social media. Oh, I'm going to get toilet paper. They're running out of toilet paper. Next thing you know, everybody on your news feed is getting toilet paper. And I'm over here. I'm one of those guys. I like the midnight snack.
Yeah.
About a half hour. I'm gonna go hit the fridge and enjoy myself for a few minutes. And I was all like, well, what about the cookies?
Yeah. The real shit, dude. Like, I can go without, if it's the end of the world, I won't wipe I mean, it'd be nice to wipe my ass, like, but I could wipe it with anything in here. Like,
I have other options,
Yeah. So how did that start? And like, it's almost like, I was saying before, I think if we do get to quarantine, when people are sitting in their houses and they're going to reflect on what, like, the people who did do that and how they hoarded it for selfish reasons and shit. They're going to think about that and feel bad about it, and it'll fuck with them. And so when they're done, when they learn their lesson and fucking daddy Trump or whoever lets them out of their room, you know, think we'll be different people. That's a possibility too.
Yeah, I agree. You know, what was the motive behind getting everyone to go after these items that are just of minimal importance in survival?
So here's this thing, like, obviously the panic, right? Prepare, and they continued to say and still continue to say, like, this shit is going to go longer than anybody knows. We don't see an end in sight, and it's going to continue to get worse. That's like fucking some of the worst news you can get. Like when it's like the president saying that shit, everybody saying that shit. So it's like a mindset, and then it's almost like people are just panicking. Like, wait a second, like how long the government's supposed to take care of us? Are they going to take care of us? Like, what would happen? It's fucked up, dude. But like, at the same time, so there's the thing where it's like, if this could be like a fucking genius military strategy, for one, would be out on our part. Like if fucking economy shuts down and Americans are buyers, we're consumers. And if we stop consuming and stop spending money on like fucking not necessary shit, and most of it comes from China will fucking, their economy will collapse, you know? So it's like they got sick, but if we get sick, kick them when they're down, and all we got to do is like hold our breath for however long, and they'll fucking, it's over, you know? And then no more superpower, no more threat, you know? Or
even more so now than ever. Yeah. You know, we're a consumer-based economy. What are we producing in the United States?
Nada. Not a lot. GDP, right? It's like that would not a lot. Or here's another theory. You know what deep fakes are?
Explain.
So like artificial intelligence can take, if there's enough images or video and of you on like the internet, and your voice, it could compile it and create like a video, and it would look just like me giving a speech, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If there's enough, certain amount of fucking content, I forget what it is, but like Adobe was the one who created this shit, and they didn't release it because they're like, this could fucking fall into the wrong hands, and you know, someone could do a press conference and it could be Trump saying fucking drop the nukes on China, and people would believe it. And so some of the shit I noticed about these press conferences and the movement in the faces and similarities and shit, and I watched them, like these could be deep fakes. We could have been infiltrated by Russia, and Russia is fucking putting out this bullshit and the people are believing it so that our economy collapses and then Russia or China takes over. Wow, there's so many variables, dude.
All right, well, here we have our next guest up for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello, Greg. How you doing? This is my son, ladies and gentlemen, my dear sweet boy, Gregory. He's been a good boy. He likes boats. He's got a hat on today, and I like it. Anyways, Greg, what do you think about the current situation? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Give us a piece of your mind. The world wants to know.
I'm thinking about doing that bang thing, maybe like pull it down, like make it like.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Like
you gotta
that.
trim up the sides. You should do it.
Emo.
You should do it.
Emo.
You should have fun with it, though. You know, like that's the self-love shit. Take it seriously. Cut it yourself and just wear it. I was thinking about cutting my dick off. Like me and Trevor have been talking pretty seriously about stretching them and give him a haircut.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Do you ever?
He wants to bang all the bitches.
He's a horny boy.
He's horny as fuck.
Poor boy. What is it?
He said his words. Call him, Trevor. Call him on your phone. I'm getting ready to. I'm headed back
All right,
like
so
now.
I'll get to shut her down here in a second, but I just want to show you a little something that I made the other day. All right, it's a hardwood samurai sword, and it feels really good. to like use it. Even though, like it is a real deal.
We've been doing it for the last half hour.
He loves this shit.
It's called a katana. So like I'll sit over here and I'll do my yoga. Oh, one more thing. You got just one more second. So this is a prize for the winner of a contest that we're gonna have one of these days. Shit. I'm trying to bring it over here. You can just bear with me.
What do you got?
Just bear with me. I don't know if it's gonna break.
You got black power so it's gonna fall.
Can you see it?
It's a light.
It's a UFO that floats. And it's a speaker.
Yo.
Baller. Guess where I got it?
Still fucking floor.
Goodwill. They're $10 a piece, brand new in the box. Google them. MOXO, 100.5 all day long. First one to comment down below the definition of. Come on, I can't think right now. Someone give a challenge.
Joking.
Jelking. Ooh, someone comment down below. First one to comment down below the cut definition of jelking. Go ahead and we'll send you a UFO prize in the mail with.
Are you online?
Yeah, on YouTube, but nobody watches. Nobody watches me except for the machine.
Did they see me too?
Yeah, they see you bigger than me. I think I'll send you. So,
See.
I wonder what they think about.
What do you think about this when I talk like this?
Can you hear me again? Oh no, turn it off, please. No. Suck my dick.
I just like last weekend I made a video that was like 2 hours long of just me stoned with the fucking listening to my funny voice, saying funny shit, and just having a good ass time, dude. That was.
See how
As soon as Greg got out, he was live on the internet.
His persona.
He doesn't want to have an opinion tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is sponsored in part today by The Boatyard. The Boatyard, Captain Rich down at The Boatyard. You need a nice boat and you're strapped for cash. Contact Captain Greg at The Boatyard. Sick and tired of driving around in your piece of shit boat? Well, bring it to The Boatyard and Greg will fucking make it badass along with Trevor, who likes to do ice fishing. Head on over to www.clownpenis.fart and fill out your name and interest and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
comment down below.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that about does it here for tonight's episode of Dead Human Future COVID Flock 2020. Don't forget to check out the links in the description down below. Head on over to the site and buy some of our badass merch. We're selling some cool new face masks here for the new generation of human that is always prepared and totally fucking aware and conscious of shit. We got walkie-talkies, handmade moccasins, jewelry, face masks, wooden swords, and my favorite that my son Greg makes is knives out of plastic. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, plastic.
I'm totally following this. I'm not even going live.
Go ahead and don't forget to go ahead and give us a like. Make sure you're subscribed so you get post notifications when we drop new videos. Guys, if you found some value in this video, go ahead and give us a like, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, we're all in this together, and everybody now together, you are awesome. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen, Pee-wee. Trevor, say goodbye.
Say